Hello, February 27th. We got one more day, right? One more day in Feb. All right, so we're using a slider today. You can use a towel. You can use socks. You can use a slider, which is like someone actually made this and made a lot of money on them. Isn't she smart? So I'm going to use that today. And we're going to use the floor. So you need to have space on the floor for your foot to move. There, that's good. Good morning, everyone. All right. Let's just start with one foot on the slider, the other foot on the floor. We'll just do some arms. So just go ahead and lift up, inhale. And exhale, bring the arms down. And let's do that again. Up and down. And one more time. Lift up and lower down. I have a tiny bit of vertigo. Not sure why. 3 times up over the head. So I probably won't add any rolling down to the floor today. And then we'll change sides, up and over. One more time. Good. Let's just push this out. So I'm going to keep this part of my leg in place and just move from my knee down. So knee down, and I'm going to go across over too. So just really working in the lower leg. This is around in the knee area. Let's just do one more. Good. And then go ahead and lean back against your chair and straighten your leg. Let's do 10 of these. 7, 8, and 10. Sitting back up. Let's go back into this push and pull through the knee. So my knee is going to stabilize. Here, I'll put my hand here. The best that it can. So I'm trying not to move my knee joint, just my lower leg here. One more. Good, and then we'll lift the heel up and down. The one on the glider. Two more. Go ahead and lean back. Straighten that leg out and down. Out and down. We'll do 5 of these. We'll stay out. My foot's flexed. I'm going to do big circles with my ankle. And reverse. Good. And then sit back up and put my leg back down. Let's do this one more time. Out and in. Hopefully it's not as creaky as it was the first time we did it. One more. Good, now push. Reverse. One more. Heels on the floor, glider in between your feet, lift and lower. Take both hands, press down this thigh. I'm pushing on the muscles, fascia, tendons, feeling the bone underneath all of that. All right, let's go to the other side. So we'll go out and in. Trying not to move up here, which is challenging. Although I feel the leg bone rolling, right? One more. Good, lean back, lift your leg up and down. 10 of these. And down. Foot goes down, body lifts up, out and in. Good, center it, lift your heels up. 5 times. 3, 4, one more. 5, lean back, lift up the leg. 5 times. 2, 3. Good, sit back up. Move the disc out, in, out, in. 3, 2. Good, push it away, pull it back. Circle. Reverse. A lot of work for this upper part of the leg, isn't it? Let's do the ankle flexion. So here, circles. Reverse. Good. Foot down. Take your palms, push down the leg along the lines of the muscles and the tendons. One more time. Good. Glider underneath both feet. I'm gonna move up pretty close to the front edge of my chair. Push out. I'm gonna try to keep my feet flat. For now, that's gonna make my ankles open and pull back in. Speaking of ballet, those women on point, you know how their ankles have to be completely straight, right? Pointing down. Looks pretty. That sure is good for their feet. One more time. Sure, there's a few people here who could back that part up, cross the arms over the chest, twist to one side, come back to center. Let's make sure this doesn't make me dizzy. Twist to the other side. Go ahead and twist. Hands up if you have vertigo. Twist. Center, twist. One more each way. Hold center, push and pull. If you only want to do this with one leg, you can, right? So you can do just one leg. It's a little bit of work to do them both at the same time. Tummy pulls in. Good, hold the glider where it is. Twist to one side, the right, push the glider away, pull it back in. Other way, push the glider, pull it in. Now we'll do them at the same time. So you'll twist and push, come back, twist and push. Deepen your abdominal wall. Pull it in here. One more each way. Out, pull in, and out, and pull in. Ooh, feel those thighs, yes? Pound on those a little bit. Good, take the glider over to the right side. I'm gonna turn actually on my chair a little bit. Plus I have these little edges on the chair, so I'm gonna move over. Keeping the foot flat, again, keeping the ankle open. We'll go over in that direction. Once we're there, we'll twist towards that leg. Then we'll twist back to the front and we'll come back up. Let's go the other way. So since I'm moved over on my chair a little bit, I can put my hand here and go this direction. Back elbow will bend. Go back over to the right. rotate towards the leg, come back, hand on the chair, other way. Ooh. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Back to the side, up. And how do they get their legs up? Right by the side of their body. And over. And rotate. And side. And lift. Last time, over. And then we're going to add the glider. Rotate. Come this way, pull the glider in. Push the glider away. Pull it in. Push it away. Pull it in. Last two. More time. Push away and pull in. Good. Coming back to the middle of the chair. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna back this leg up a little bit. So I can cross, I can make like a little smiley face from one side to the other. So I just want to get this foot out of the way. Do 10 of these. A lot of leg work, people. One more. Good. Take this over to the other side. I'll move over. Push away. I've got space on this side to put my hand. Trying to keep my foot down on the floor. Best I can. Twist towards the leg. Back to the side. Up. Hold the edge. Twist. We have 5 like this, and then we'll start moving the glider. One more time. Rotate. Good. Pull the glider in. Push it away. Pull it in. Two more. Good. Pull it in. Adjust to your seating position. Get your other foot out of the way, your right foot out of the way. So we're going to smile across and over. I'm going to get some inner thigh on this one. Yes, my shirt is upside down. One more time. Good. Glider comes center. Heels on this time. Push away, flex. Exhale, pull back. Let's just do 5 of these. Heels touch, toes up, pull back in. 3, 4, very much like footwork on the reformer. 5. Good. Let's let the legs rest here for a second. So we'll go back down into bicep curls. So just bend the elbows for 10. This is easy, but do imagine that you have some weights in your hands. If you want to add weights to your hands, feel free. 2 more. Good. We're going to do a little pulse here. 1, 2, 3. Push the air up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Open and close. And in. Pull back through your shoulder blades. Feel the arm bones rotating backwards. 2 more. 4. Hold here, reach out. I'm not going to straighten my arms all the way. I'm going to lift up, Staying out of the ears, totally out of the ears. Reaching wide. 5, 8. Good, smaller. 2, 3, 4. Stay out of your ears and your neck. 7, 8, 9. Hold, rotate under. So my shoulders, my arms, and everything are gonna roll forward, and then I'm gonna rotate back and open. Rotate. So if you have weights in your hands, this is gonna get really tiring, okay? That's fine. You can always put them down. Rotate. Ooh, nice little crack there. Last 2. Rotate. One more time. Rotate. Good. Rotate. Bring it down. Lift up to the back. Bend forward slightly. Lift. It's kind of a bigger range of motion here. One more. Hold. Drop your eyes towards the floor for me, okay? So that your neck gets long and you just do tiny little pulses here. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold the arms still, twist them inward and outward. Don't need any weights, do ya? Got 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, bring the arms down. Elbow, crossover. Elbow, crossover. Hands behind. I can grab my chair with my fingers. I'm going to let my chest go forward. And release. Good. Let's do a little bit of core. So again, I'm going to stay at the front of the chair. I'm going to start on right leg only. So leg will go out. Curl back. Curl up. Exhale, roll, go back. And keep my foot flat on the floor. One more on this side, or one more like this. Okay, so I'm back. Now I'm going to pull in, push away. That foot wants to pop up, right? So keep it down. Rolling, 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 rolling up. Okay, roll back, lift this heel up. Okay, same thing, come up. So you're not using that foot at all. 2, you can even extend it out if you want. 3, 2 more. 4, 5, and down. Good. Change sides. No leg movement. Up and back. One more. Up and back. So, in, away. 5 of these, both feet down. One leg has to be light to move it, because it comes from here, right? One more. 5. And back. Lift the heel or extend the leg, either one. Up. 2, 3, 4, last time. 5, and away. Whee! Sit up. Open the legs up. So I'm going to twist to the right. This arm will bend, but this arm is going to be relatively straight because it's going to push my ribs around in that direction. And then change. And again, push and twist. Push and twist. Good. One more each way. Push and twist. So we're going to ask our spine, let's keep the legs out. We're going to ask our spine to do a bunch of work in a long, straight position. We'll start with the hands on the knees, and then we'll advance it to here, and then we'll advance it to here. Okay, so here's your beginning place. So I'm not going to drop my head. I'm thinking about my situation. Sorry, I'm thinking about me, not you. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. So we're going to bend forward and come up. So everything's very flat. Everything's flat. My sit bones come off the chair, and then my whole spine comes all back up in the same. There's no bending or moving of those bones up and down my back. Everything down, everything up. I would exhale on the way up, lifting up through here. One more time. Cross. So now you don't have the help of your hands anymore. So you can go back to this position if you want. So go forward, come back up. We'll do 5. One more. Okay, so if you're comfortable with that, well, we're going to do a little flying out there, and then we'll add the arms out in front of us, which will take your lever long. Makes everything a little heavier in the upper body. So hands on the knees, hinge forward, open the arms, and I want you to float the arms up and down. Speaking of ballet, how beautiful they make their arms look, like they don't weigh anything. So lift, down, up, down. Very inspirational. For 4. And they do it twice a day. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands back on the knees, sit back up. Okie dokie. So we're going to do the same exercise, flat back over and up. This time we're going to use long lever. Hands back down here or over here. If anything bugs you, make sure your spine stays straight. So I'm going to lean over, reach the arms, lift up, go over, lift. Two more. One more time. Good. Cross the arms, bend to the side, bend to the side. 3 times. Nothing below my waist moves. Nothing. Everything above my waist does. I don't pull my hip bones off the chair. Everything stays anchored. Go to the right. Go back a little bit. Come around. Go to the front. So, with that said, normally, not normally, but most of the time we do it like this, where we roll. But this time it's going to be a very flat. So you're going to get a bend here, right? You're going to come around with that flat back. Again, keep your hips anchored. Okay, so here we go, left. So you get a slight extension and then to the front. If this bothers you, either lean against the chair or you can stick the ball behind you, over, back, around. I kind of like to use one prop at a time, just so we can focus on the task at hand. The more props gets more confusing. Over for me anyway. And one more time, around, woo, and back. And then we're gonna stand up. Okay, we're gonna go to the back of the chair. The glider's gonna go behind you. And so we can do some hip extension because we did all this stuff sitting. So go ahead and stand up. I'm gonna take a little sip of water. So I need to move this just for your viewing pleasure. And we'll tilt up the camera. So professional. Pilates for the rest of us. Okay, so we're gonna face the back of the chair. And your hands are gonna be on light touch. Try not to lean on it. Mine would tip very easily. It weighs nothing. And I'm gonna take, for me, this is my left leg. For you, front leg, one facing the camera. Or if you're backwards. Okay. So for you, it's gonna be your right if you're facing this way, right? So we're gonna glide this back. The front leg's gonna bend. The back heel is gonna stay on the glider. And then we're gonna pull it in. Heel stays down for the stretch. Not super easy to pull in, is it? Try this. That's easier. Now we'll allow the heel to lift. Okay. So you'll push back. You'll allow your heel to come up. You can go further. Pull in. Push back. Untip your chair. 2 more. Then we'll change sides. My front leg's getting a little bit of work, right? And in. Good. Change sides. Heel stays down. Back. Cleaning the floor. Always a bonus to doing a glider class. 2 more. And in, add the heel up. Heel lifts. Pull in. Take your time. One more. Nice. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna turn this way. You can be standing behind if you want. We're gonna go out to the side, pull in. Legs are straight. It's very short range. Feet right next to each other, away, pull. So if I push down a little bit on the floor, activate the inner thigh, activate the booty, pull. In. Pull up on the abs. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Slide forward, slide back, slide forward, slide back. One more time. Forward, back. Forward, side, back. Front, side, back. Now back, side, front. Back, side. I'm pushing on the towel a little bit, so I get some resistance, right? Side, back, one more time. Front, side, and back. Okay. Let's see. So we pulled straight in, yes? Pull. Trying to do it without my hips moving, right? See how that hikes up a little bit? Let's see if I can do that without that hiking. Pretty hard. This side of my body is a little bit looser than the other side. So if I really draw in around here so that these don't go up and down, right? This is your corset, your transverse abdominal here, goes all the way around. So if I pull in here, let's see, a little better. 3 more. It's a lot of work in here. And your inner thigh, one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I had to work very hard to get this to stabilize on this side. Front, back, front, back. I'm squeezing my butt in the back there for sure. That helps me open up my hip. Forward, pull back, squeeze the booty. 4. I'm gonna move over. Okay. So we're gonna go front, side, back. I have very good balance on my, this is my left leg I'm standing on. So I'm pretty comfortable not hanging onto the chair. For this side, back, side, front, back, side, front. One more time, back, side, and front. Good. Okay, so I'm going to turn the chair so that we can use the top of the surface of the chair. So we'll be able to bend over. Hands will be on the top of the surface of the chair. We'll use the gliders again. We're going to go out and we're going to cross and go out and cross. So once I'm in this position, I can do a little bit of leaning on my hands. I don't want to be forward like that. I need my hands in the center of the chair. I can always turn my chair so that I can wrap my hands around the side like so, if that's more comfortable. I'm going to get deep into this front leg, but I'm not going to lean on my hands too much, right? So if you're doing this going forward, you know you're leaning on your hands too much. So rely on your leg more than your hands, okay? Pull in, push away. We're going to do 10 of these. 4, 5, 6. Pull in, round up. All right, so now we'll push the glider. I'm just giving you a little break. Push the glider back, and we're going to bend and straighten the leg that's in the front. The back leg will move in and out while you do that. It's a lot of leg work, okay? Roll down, hands in whatever position works best for you. Push away, bend the front leg. So now we'll go up, down. Notice how my knee goes forward only slightly. You have 4 more if you can. 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Round up. Yes. Yes. 10's your target. If you can do 10, great. If you can't, hey, no big deal. Okay, lace your fingers together. Stretch forward. Good, bring your hands behind you. If you can clasp your hands together in the back, great. If you can't, I'm sorry. You can cross them like that. So this is a mobility exercise, right? Here, I'm just gonna turn towards you. So you're gonna go right hand up and over your shoulder and left hand up on your back. So I used to be able to touch. I'm probably not even close anymore. And then you try to change it. Oh, so close on this side. I just don't have that kind of shoulder mobility. Clearly, I need to work on that. Okay, we change sides now after that fun little game. Hands on the sides. Try not to lean forward on your upper body. Make your leg do the work. Slide back. Come in. Right on top of this little part that my towel gets stuck on. Am I doing this right? I am, right? I think not. Stay still on your front leg. Sorry. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And stand up. Round up for me. Take a little break. Go back down to the chair. We move up and down on the front leg. Roll down. Push back. Bend the knee. Lift. Lower. Lift. This is 5. Push your heel down into the floor. 8, 9, and all the way in. Whee! Curl up. Good. Lift the arms. Exhale, clasp the hands together. Round forward. Lift back up. Bring the arms down. Good. We're going to do a little side plank twist. Hands are back on top of the chair. You can do it from the back if you want. You don't get nearly the twist that you're looking for if you do it from here. So you'll take my front arm. So my front arm will come open and my back knee bends, which allows me to reach. Okay. Otherwise, move this over to the side for now. Otherwise, you're flat back on the floor. Yes, my back knee will bend. Push, now don't let your chair tip side to side, right? So put your hands in the middle for this one. Twist away. Come down. Front knee bends. Back arm lifts. So try it with both legs straight. You'll see what happens. It's very small twist, right? Other side. So by bending the knee, we allow that side of the body to open. One more time. Good. Center and round up. Good. We're going to sit to stand. bunch of times. No glider, please. Okay. No glider. Make sure it's nowhere near your feet so you don't slip on it. My chair is right behind me. I can feel it right against the back of my knees, but I'm not right on top of it. I'm probably about this far away, right? I'm gonna hinge at my hip, and then I'll let my knees bend and I'll sit down. Hinge at the hip. This takes this upper body weight forward and helps me stand. Okay, super easy, very efficient. Hinge, sit. Let's do 5. And then we'll add on with the hands in different positions. We'll stay standing on the next one. Good. We go into cross body position, which changes the weight distribution. Hinge, sit, stand. Good. Feet shouldn't be right next to each other. You want a base, but they shouldn't be too far apart either. So right under your hip bones, here's your hip bones right here. Feet should be right under there. It's where your leg bone inserts into your hip, kind of, and then it goes off on an angle. One more. Beautiful day out, huh? Yesterday was gorgeous. And down, take a break. Okay, adding on to a straight arm. We'll stand first. So it's just like when we did the flat back leaning forward and the arms were out like so. It's going to be the same thing, but you're standing and sitting. Okay, so let's stand up first. Arms are lifted. I hinge. I sit. So this takes a lot more weight into the upper part of the body. Hinge and stand. Use your legs. Use your legs. Use your booty. Very strong. 2 more. Woo! One more time. Hinge and stand. And sit. Nice. Legs open. Twist to your right. Twist to your left. Right again. Left. Take your glider in between. Okay, I'm gonna have you guys roll down and up, okay? I'm not gonna do it, but you can. So arms are in between your legs. You're gonna drop your head, roll your head forward towards the floor. And then come all the way back up. You'll do 3 of those. Exhale, tuck and roll forward. Keep your sit bones on the chair. And one more time, tuck and roll forward. So vertigo sucks. I'm sure you probably had it last time. And come back up. Good. Put your feet on your glider. And we're gonna move. You're gonna kind of twist a little bit on the chair, not a lot though. It's more the legs are going out there. Go like this. Push the legs out, pull them back in. So they're kind of airing in the direction of the right. I have to change my camera again. Push away. My body's center, right? My upper body's in the center. My legs are going off to the right a little. And if you want to open up your legs a little bit, that'll make it a little bit easier. With the legs closed, you're going to get this inner thigh business. Okay, now keep your legs there and twist the opposite way 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's see if we can do those at the same time. Take a breath in, exhale, twist and push. Inhale. So probably that whole part there where you're moving should be an exhale. So inhale, exhale, twist and push. So when I get back here, I'm ready to inhale again. So I exhale both directions, right? Go. Two more, inhale. Exhale, push. Pull back in. I'm totally out of air. One more time, inhale. Exhale. And back in. Ooh, that's just a little bit of a bleak. Okay, I'm gonna go into a nice wide stance. Arms are out to the side, twist, reach over here, come back up. Is the top of your chair in the way? If it is, put this hand back here. Right? If the top of your chair's in your way, mine's not, it's not in my way. So I'm gonna have both arms up. So back arm, when you turn to the back arm, flip it over like that. Okay? So I'm gonna flip it and reach. Twist, flip the back arm. Or put it behind your back. Twist, reach. Twist, reach. One more time, rotate and reach. Good. Glider goes to the other side. So I'm gonna turn my hips just a little bit, but my upper body's gonna stay forward, push out. So this leg's tighter on me, I can feel it already, okay? So I'm gonna give it a break and kind of separate my feet a little bit. On the other side, I can keep them together. So I'm gonna give my left leg a little bit of a break. Stays front, just move the legs. So you really, the emphasis will really be over here. Last two. Keep the legs in, twist, right. Exhale, rotate right. 3, 2, one more time. Rotate. Good, arms down for a sec. Here we go, leg and upper body, same time. Prepare, inhale. Exhale, rotate, push. Again. Three, 2, whoop, whoop, 1, and in. Yeah. Open up the legs. Side bend. I'm going to go elbow to thigh. I'm going to twist around towards the floor. Come up and over. I take my elbow off. Elbow on the thigh. Twist. One more that way. Reverse it. Ooh. A little dicey. One more. Good. Change sides. Side bend first. Elbow on your thigh. 3 of these. I love side bends. Good. Twist front, around and up. Wide legs, you have that nice base. Reverse, lean on your leg, come up and around. 2, So the next exercise we're gonna do will be extensions. I'm gonna let you guys do them. Okay. Just, I don't wanna tilt my head back. So I'm gonna pull my glider in. Lean it back against the chair, hold your head. Go ahead and let your head and shoulders go back. Your eyes can go up towards the ceiling. If your chair is not super comfortable to lean on, put your ball back there. We do this all the time with the little ball behind our upper back. So go ahead and let your head and shoulders go back. I'm not going to do it. And then sit back up and lean backwards. I can do it a little bit, but if my eyes move and back. One more time. And then we'll add the glider. So as your body goes back, your legs will go out. Do 3. My butt's kind of like in the middle of the chair. It's not back against the back edge and it's not all the way at the front. One more time, back. Now when I pull in, I'm going to sit up, bend forward, roll back, upper back hits the back edge of the chair, reverse the direction, exhale, pull your abs in, pull the glider in. Trying to keep the feet down. That part right there is hard to keep the feet down. 2 more. Pull in the glider. Lift the back off the chair. Use your core muscles to come forward. Good. That's enough of those for me. One more time. Back. Head over the back. Legs out. Exhale. Pull in the glider. Curl and lift. Good. Hands on knees. Cat cow. And forward. And back. 5 of these. And then we'll be done for today. 3. And 4. Move your spine. Muscles have to react to that. One more time. And open. Good. Thanks for joining me today for gliders. See you next time.